I'm back. Just had breakfast, which consisted of coffee and a bagel with cream cheese from 7-Eleven. How was my mic? How was the bagel with cream cheese? If I was Chef Ramsay, I would say it was missing something. Like flavor. Yeah, that was pretty nasty. Something, but nasty. Alright, let's get some more road footage. Don't do this at home. So I bought these foot pegs only 2 weeks ago, and I changed them, like the wider foot pegs for the T-Dub. They have like these little nubs in them. And I realized like they screw in with an Allen wrench. They give you a bunch of extra ones. They give you an Allen wrench, which I thought was cool. And then out of, I don't know, like 30 of them, I realized like 9 of them are gone already. So probably would have been a good idea to take them out, put a little Loctite on them, and then put them back. Things you learn when you first buy a dual sport. Also should turn off my signal when I'm halfway down the road after making a turn. So watching somebody drive down the road is kind of boring, right? Not much of a vlogger, I gotta tell you that. Where are we at with mileage? 402 miles on the T-Dub so far. I did come down a hill today, and I knew I was low on gas. I put the gas off last night, put the gas on today, came down the hill. Wasn't really giving it much throttle for a good half mile down this decline. Got to the light, sat there, light turned green, went to go, engine died. When it started, engine died, and I realized, oh shit. So I started pedaling across the street, because I still wasn't used to like reaching down on the left side here and flipping it into reserve. Well, obviously I can talk about it right now. I'd be like, oh, the engine died. I should be like, oh, the engine died. Let me flip it in reserve or something like that right there. But I'm gonna have to get used to getting down to the reserve on the fly and changing it over. As well as the fact that I realize when you kind of run out of gas, you kind of feel it in the throttle. You kind of hit the gas, you lose power and lose power. And I've been keeping my mileage on here at the little thing, so around 80 to 90 miles, you know, you're on low fuel. So about 80 miles, I think I'm going to start getting used to putting it on the reserve until I get more gas in it. But I filled it up. I think it was, I don't know, somewhere between $2 and $3. So probably goes to reserve after a gallon's used. And the stock tank is not the biggest tank, which I know people say. I think the stock tank's maybe 2 gallons at best. Probably closer to 1.5 or 1 3/4. But that's part of the learning curve. I know where I'll take you. I'll take you past a staple here in beautiful Lyndhurst, New Jersey. So it's a little Hawaiian joint called Lee's Hawaiian. It's good food. It's a nice little like Polynesian style restaurant. You go in there, you know, it's like you're in a, what do they call those huts? I wanted to say brass hut. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Not a grass hut. Not a brass hut. Straw? Something like that. Anyway, they give you those little glasses, little tiki glasses, you know. You get the pina coladas. Get about 3 or 4 of them. Get fueled up. A little bit tipsy if you're a lightweight like me. So on the left here, Lee's Hawaiian. Little green roof. Lee's Hawaiian Islander. Good place. Stop by. Have some food. Get lit up. Oh, they got karaoke. People with voices like me singing. Can't beat that. I'll give you this though. Riding on this with a narrower seat, but it's longer, so it's kind of tapered. It's a comfortable seat. I mean, I'll probably sit half to a little bit more of the third to the front of the seat, and I'm 5'10", and I'm comfortable. And I can slide all the way back here. Kind of curves up more. I can ride it a pretty good distance. You know, I go, a little bit of highway rides, a little here and there. I think the longest time-wise drive I did was probably an hour. And I was pretty comfortable on the seat. And I have like a bony ass. So, I mean, if I got some of those like trail pants or something, a little pad in there, oh, it'd be nice. Signal. Alright, so bored you enough. But it's a little day ride early in the morning. Not what I'm used to. There's a bunch of deer there, just like looking at me. Like, who is this fucking jerk off? Ah, ah. Let me tell you, I'm gonna have to build some balls to drive on some little rocks like this. I felt kind of like a pussy. We'll keep it rolling. Maybe I'll bust my ass on the way out. Let's learn clutch control. Let's learn that it's alright if your wheel shakes a little bit, as long as you hold your wheel straight. Now, here's the thing for dual sport riders. I know a lot of times you guys are standing and off the seat. Do you think it's better to be seated for something like this? Or do you think it's... I kind of like standing a little bit here. Like I feel a little more fluid in my control of the front end. Turning right and left here. Is it feet on the pegs, knees on the tank? What you tell me? Excuse me, shrubs. My hands are tired from holding on for dear life.